What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so shout out to the brothers Dreamers Pro for putting this out there. I saw his live stream talking about this breaking information. I've had a couple of subscribers tell me about this. And so look, Brian Windhorst came out, I guess it was on ESPN First Take today. And he was talking about LeBron James's short-term future or potential plans as far as his short-term basketball future. And he brought up the possibility that LeBron James may re-sign with the Los Angeles Lakers. Matter of fact, he said, quote, matter of fact, I take that back. It wasn't on First Take, it was on Get Up. And this is what he said. He said, quote, he's actually got three options, talking about LeBron James. He can either remain with the Lakers at a pay cut, he can go to another team, or he can retire. The entire league knows these three options. And he basically said that LeBron James is not going to be traded. Essentially, if he does leave, it's going to be on his own terms. He's not going to be traded this year. That's pretty much what he was saying. He doesn't believe LeBron James is going to be traded. And he brought up the fact that he has a no trade clause. Now, these are my thoughts on this, right? If LeBron James retires, so be it. I mean, that's what we want at this point in time. I'm at a loss as to why he's still playing basketball. I don't know what he's trying to prove. He's not going to catch Michael Jordan just by chasing stats. It really doesn't make any sense at this point why he's still playing basketball. It was kind of like the same thing with Brady at the end. Like, what are you still playing for? If he goes to another team, I don't think there's a huge amount of interest in a 41-year-old who is a prima donna. Maybe Cleveland. But if Cleveland is able to turn things around and be an actual true contender, then the odds of him going back to Cleveland goes way down, and there's really not really much interest in the guy like LeBron. The thing that really triggers a lot of people is, why would the Los Angeles Lakers want to re-sign a guy like LeBron James? Why? Dreams Pro made this point, and that is too, if the Lakers are going to re-sign LeBron James, they would have given him a contract extension before the season started. So if they were to just give him essentially a contract extension this offseason, why didn't you just fucking do that before the year started? But it just doesn't make any sense to re-sign him anyway if you're the Los Angeles Lakers, because you cannot be serious about winning if you keep re-signing this guy who clearly has shown absolutely no interest in adjusting to what the team needs, and only is interested in what he thinks the team needs to do as far as adjusting to him, when he's no longer the focal point of the team. It's Luka Doncic. But him, Clutch, and his fan base don't seem to comprehend that. And it's frustrating. And I'm not even a Laker fan. If I'm a Laker fan, it has to be seriously frustrating dealing with this situation. I said it, man. Laker fans need to revolt. You know, I'm just gonna tell you, like, it is what it is, man. Laker fans need to go ahead and get their tiki torches out, march together, put their tiki torches to crypto, and let it burn. Let it burn to the ground. I'm just saying. It doesn't make any sense at this point. Because you cannot be a serious organization. You can't sit there and say one thing. We're about bringing, championships back to this proud franchise. We're about to bring back, the proud tradition of winning. And essentially, you bring back this clown show. You cannot, as I said before, you cannot be serious about winning if you're re-signing this guy. Because he's already shown he's not willing to compromise. He's not willing to come off the bench, play 15, 17 minutes, 20 minutes a night at the most, while he takes a reduced role. He's not willing to do that. He's not. So why would you even re-sign this guy? I feel bad for real Laker fans, man. I really do. I feel really bad for Laker fans having to constantly deal with this nonsense. And if I'm Luka Doncic, if they re-sign him, I'm asking for a trade. Because they already wasted Anthony Davis's prime years. They wasted his prime years. He wasted his prime years, I should say, and they wasted his prime years dealing with this clown. They're going to do the same thing with Luka Doncic. He and Luka don't mesh well. Okay? It's very, I mean, that's pretty much a given. They just don't, they rarely play well together. You didn't see that with Austin Reeves and Luka. Austin Reeves and Luka played well together. When it was Luka and Austin Reeves playing together, Luka was averaging 34 points a night, over 34 points a night. He was shooting about 48% from the floor, 37% from three. He was shooting 90% at the rim. Remember that? He was shooting 90% at the rim. Now, at the same time, Luka was a little bit thinner, but shit, he might be stress eating dealing with this motherfucker LeBron James. All I know is they were 10-4 before he came back. And since then, they've been 16-13. And Austin Reeves is the problem. And you want that to come back? Nah. Austin Reeves and LeBron need to get up off this team, man. And then, I'm hearing rumors that they might be trying to go after a Giannis. Now, I don't think Giannis is interested in going to LA, but, I don't trust Giannis anymore, so who knows? But I don't know how it would work. I guess you have to have a third team involved to get Giannis, but I don't know how it would work and how the Lakers even afford to pay Luka, LeBron, and Giannis. But I do know this. A team with Luka, LeBron, and Giannis would not work together because they all need the basketball. And with that type of price tag with three players, the rest of the team would have to be a skeleton crew, and the team would lack depth, and it just wouldn't be that good. It wouldn't be like what people think it is. I don't get it, man. Why would the Lakers resign? I have to believe this is a false report. I have to believe this is a false report. It has to be a false report. It has to be just some clutch, propaganda piece. Because another point that's been brought up, and I think the brother Ticket TV brought this up, please subscribe to his platform if you haven't, is that One of the reasons why LeBron James continues to play is he wants to draft his son Bryce, or have his son Bryce drafted, I should say. And as much of a bum as Bronny has been, Bryce is slated to be even worse. To the point where you can't justify having those two bums on one. Like, if the Lakers, I'm gonna tell you, if the Lakers drafted Bryce, seriously, real Laker fans need to just resign from the team. They just go ahead and just give up on the team and just root for another squad, man. Root for the Kings or something. I don't know. Because you cannot be serious about winning if you got Bryce and Bronny on your roster. And what I'm starting to think, if there's any truth to this, is like I said, the Lakers are just interested in a clown show. They're interested in just putting asses in the seat. They're interested in the spectacle that LeBron brings, the attention. And as long as they get money, as long as they're cashing out, that's all they give a fuck about. And then they just talk a good game. Because if you do that, then you're just talking a good game. It's sad, man. It's like every year, man, people think that the Lakers are about double this guy, and here he comes. He keeps coming back, coming back. And he's holding the Lakers franchise hostage. Holding them hostage, man. Shit's fucked. It's just so fucked up, man. I don't know, man. I really don't. I don't get it. But anyway, that's all I got to say about it, man. Tell what you guys think. Shit's sad as a motherfucker.